Hey boys and girls, it's Daxtron here once again. This time with a cold as well, so if you hear me sniffing, sneezing or coughing, you'll hopefully forgive me. So I'll battle on and try and present my next tutorial for you guys, which is the NOG forum symbol. Dan yesterday kindly gave me permission to use it, and after showing him in game exactly what it looked like, he was apparently rather impressed. Even on the forum, he said, could I post some better pictures of my creation? And I did so, and actually promised him I'd make a tutorial for you guys as well. Possibly in the vein that you can actually either copy this or even make it better, or show me where I'm going wrong. So really, without further ado, I'll show you the ins and outs of the basics of that little bit there. The rest of the car is fairly standard affair, so it'll just be this part I'm going to show you. Just very quickly, I have coloured the car in an entire black vinyl, just to hide up the cosmetics of the actual car. For those of you who haven't actually seen the tutorial, I'll quickly explain again why I do it. It could be a graphic bug, it could be just my computer is rather crap, but at some points I have noticed I've been able to see vinyls that are the same colour as the car. I don't understand why. I don't know whether it's just been certain cars that do it, or if it's, like I said, just my computer's crap. I do it as a failsafe just in case, so then I can hide anything bad. But moving on, the first important vinyl is this circle here. I've been thinking about for the last 3 or 4 days, possibly even for the last week, on how I can go about doing this vinyl in the best way possible. I went through every catalogue possible. I went through all the shapes. I went through Icon. I went through Visor. I mean, they've all got some fantastically weird and wonderful shapes, but nothing quite matched exactly what I wanted to get, and it was really frustrating me. So I thought, well, why not try a couple of circles, see how that works out? And amazingly, it worked almost instantly. So I don't know why I didn't try that before. That saved me about a week of lost sleep. It's not grey as the NOG symbol is. I've put some white. Again, it's just because of the actual car. It's a bit dark, so when it's in world, it doesn't look quite as bright as what it should do. Let's have a look. Yeah, the next vinyl is just a standard affair square again. This time I just used it to cut a big hole in the circle. It's just really to show myself where I was going to put the big V. If I might, I'll get rid of that. Nope. There we go. Oh, you idiots! Shut up. Go back down. There we go. As I say, it was just to show myself really where to put the V. It's only a rough guide. It did help quite a lot. The next I've obviously used is another circle. As you can see, what I'll do, I'll actually increase the size of that for the time being, so you can see all the black shapes underneath here. It was just to make sure I could line this through, because obviously a round shape will go quite nicely against a round shape. Just move it to the side so you can see. And then what I'll do, like I said, I'll increase this size so you can see the rest of the shapes underneath. The rest of these shapes here, I'll go through them individually, are just to try and help not only the white oval underneath to remain fairly close to the original, but also to help the V shape in the centre here. The next two are just to get both this little hook and the curve. I don't know if you can see that there. The curve on that shape. I'll turn it to some random pink. There we go. I mean, I don't have to do that, but I like trying to be accurate to a certain degree. Again, you just need to manipulate the vinyl in a way just to stretch it a bit, get the curve quite gentle. The next one, as I say, is the hook in there as well. Again, I looked into various ways of getting a little lip into there. I thought about using this one. It didn't quite work as well as the crescent moon. The only thing that gets me is it doesn't quite marry up perfectly. I mean, obviously in world you can't really see unless you're looking with a magnifying glass, you about an inch away from the actual hood. Okay, the next two vinyls they were kind of a breakthrough for me, really. Dan, a special request to you, if you're watching this, if you ever redesign the NOG symbol, please, for the love of God, do something simple. This is an absolute pig to work out. I must have, this is the biggest part I tried to figure out. I went through every catalogue about 6 times, looking for different vinyls I could use, and I finally found one. It's actually lurking about halfway down in Chicane. I was quite surprised I didn't really think about this before. Bearing in mind how close it actually looks to the original part. What I have had to do, because it's two-tone, is to use obviously black for the second tone, and then overlap that one with another. Don't you can see that behind there. There you go. The only thing I did find when I was putting all this together, obviously, if I get rid of that one, you can see it does kind of cut into the rest of the symbols, and the original vinyls are already there. So that's obviously a bit of a pain to work out, and it just took a few more vinyls to kind of hide all the discrepancies and also to curve this round a bit more. Again, I'll get rid of that one just to show you. I don't know if you can see that again, because you've got this part here just cutting in. If you cut it off in a straight line, it kind of looks very strange. When you angle it into that, it goes into a block and then comes across. It looks crap, absolutely ridiculous. So this is about as good as I can actually get it. What I'll do, I'll quickly change the colours of all the ones I've used. Again, I'll leave that white. I don't know why that hasn't actually shown. Just to show you guys what I've used. So I've used a single block just to kind of chop the hook I've got there. Him, the crescent moon again, just use the same trick as you used up there. And then, because it cut out into the black circle, I've had to use another crescent moon, that one, to then hide the hook that kind of came out. And then, like I said, a straight edge just to kind of chop into that. And then the other two, this square, I'll move them out of the way so you can see. What I might do is actually change this for another crescent, because whilst it does hide up quite a bit, excuse me, quite a bit of the vinyl here, it doesn't really, again, marry up too well against the other crescent, which is kind of another bit of a sticking point to me personally. It's just a huge pain to try and work out, so all I can say is play around as best you can and go from there. Let me just undo all this lot. There we go. Dum-da-dum. I'm going to put it back to original. As I say, it really is not easy at all to do this. If you have any issues at all, obviously give me a shout in game, or send me a message, and I will try and help you as best as I can. Otherwise, if you find a better technique or better shape to use, by all means, let me know straight away, and I'll try and incorporate it into my design as well, or do something else with it. But in any case, have fun, and I hope you like the car.